When people don't know what you've been through, they don't understand your praise. When they don't know what you have sacrificed, those late nights when you wanted to quit, I'm talking to somebody, those times when you were crying saying, I can't make it, you have a reason to celebrate. And let me tell you, with everybody trying to stop your shine, you cannot be stopped. And I'm going to quote the famous lines of the ubiquitous Sean P. Diddy Combs, can't stop, won't stop.
Good night, good night, good night, good night, family. How is everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody is doing great. Alright, because I'm having a blessed night. Yes, I am. It is officially a Monday night, and that simply means it is showtime. You understand? And what else could make me more excited than a night when the show is actually on? Nothing else makes me more excited, and I know for a fact that it's not me alone, because the amount of people message me on WhatsApp today and say, Unstoppable, it is Monday, I am feeling so great because I know that tonight the show is on. And you know, when we get those kind of messages, it just make me feel good for know say people waiting and anticipating the show, you know, because after a long weekend, you know, cause Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday, and then a long wait that for the show, though. But big up to all the people them who reach out to me as Unstoppable. Can't wait for Monday come. You know yourself. You understand? Yeah. So tonight we are officially here and it is showtime again. Alright? So if you're glad it's showtime, if you're happy that it's Monday night, if you're feeling great tonight, all you have to do for sure that you're feeling great tonight is just share out the stream right now. Rush link while go on general. Glad to see you. Seeing? All you have to do right now is just share out the stream. Seeing? For prove that you're glad to the show on. Right? And here what more you do for me right now. Yes, you me a pine pan. More you share the show to a WhatsApp contact. At least one of them. Do that for me. Alright, share the show to at least one WhatsApp contact and tell them if you come listen in on tonight's program. They won't regret it. Alright, also remember, just continuously go and hit off the like button for me there. If you not hit the like button on YouTube yet, click it. Alright, I'm more big up to Flavia, because Flavia once again say, Unstoppable, please remind them how to hit the like button. So here we go on now. I'm going to do that since Flavia said to remind you. If you're watching on your cell phone, all you have to do, there is a little X right to the top of the chat. Just click X, close the chat, not the video, just the chat, and then hit the like button and then touch back the chat box and open up back the chat. It's that simple. Alright, because remember, more interaction with the stream. Oh jeez, watch how the likes on YouTube jump a while ago. Oh, me love you see. I love you. I wonder why me not see no heart and no flames that go up on Facebook yet. But anyway, me not worry about that. Facebook, remember, One night, uno beat YouTube with viewers. So make sure you say uno beat YouTube tonight and share out the stream. Alright? The competition is on. We have 111 I watch on Facebook and so far 174 on YouTube. Facebook, don't stop share out until uno numbers reach up on YouTube levels. Alright? So here we go on now. Oh, as a matter of fact, I want to big up Lisa K and Lucy Robinson. As soon as the show start, them sending in a contribution via CASHAPP. So big up to Lisa K and Lucy Robinson for your CASHAPP contribution. Blessings. So people, we have a topic tonight that we want to discuss. You know, say, a whole heap of people go through things in a life where, boy, may I tell you, you know, people face some situations in a life where make you have to wonder sometime, you know. And I have a brother here with me tonight who his situation is a touching one, you know. His situation is one where make people have to shake them head when them hear him story and feel it for him, right? Now tonight's topic, let's take a look at it. The topic says, I was sentenced to 20 years in prison before parole. Now that basically explains in detail what tonight's show is going to be about. But I don't think it would be bad if we take a listen to what the guest has to say tonight, right? So I'm going to introduce the guest to tonight's program. But you know how we do things over here already, right? We don't do disrespect. We don't do name calling. So you're not going to style me caller in no way. You're not going to call him fool, idiot, jackass, dummy, nothing of the sort. You're going to be respectful. However, you can share your opinion. You're free to share your opinion, but only in a respectable manner. Alright? Free to mingle with each other in the comment section, say hi, hello, you know, and have a conversation about the topic or whatever you want to talk about in the comment section together. You can do that, but just keep the comment section clean and respectful. If you don't, then my moderators will have no choice but to block you. Alright, so with that said, let's go on over and introduce the guest to tonight's program. Alright, Carla, good night, how are you?
I'm not bad, you know I'm not hearing you so clear, it's a break up.
Alright, we're hearing you perfectly, however, so don't worry about me too much, because as long as we can hear you, because the show is all about you tonight, I will hardly be speaking. So,
alright,
I know that you have a touching situation that you want to share with us, and this is something that has been a burden on your back for a number of years. So tonight I'm going to give you the opportunity to share your experience with myself and the viewers listening right now, you know, and you know, where I feel the need to ask you a question, I will jump in and ask you a question, okay?
Okay, no problem with that.
Now, 30 minutes within the show, we're going to take a little water break. I'm going to give you a water break so that I can pay the credits and then come right back to you. Okay, my boss?
Okay.
Go right ahead.
Yes. I grew up in a well-disciplined and Christian home. A family of 8. 4 boys and 2 girls. I grew up to respect others and to have manners to everybody. I'm the 4th of the 6. Anyway, I grew up and go through school in Rallington Town Primary School. I wasn't successful in my common entrance. I did not pass, so I ended up enrolled in Norman Garner College School. I was not successful also in the grade 9 achievement test. However, during those times, I was enrolled in the church. Normally, I attend the way I love church. Basically, well, I think I love the music more. A 3 church me attend. One started from 8 to 10, the other from 11 to 2, and then the other from 7 to 9. Going through church but don't understand God, it was very challenging very, very challenging. Knowing that you grow with certain morals and certain respect, things just didn't work out as how I grew up. But by the age of 16, after out school, because I didn't pass my common entrance, nor I didn't pass my 9th grade achievement test, my dad asked me, what do I want to pursue? Basically, in 1992, them time, the people love mechanic and people in a mechanic because the money being it, and I believe is that me want get into. But at that time, is music I love. So I believe that telling the mechanic it would please him to know say me want go do something. But me never look on what me really love and what me really want. So me daddy pay for me bought a evening class. And the first term I went through that evening class, the only thing I know about car is spelling it. I don't know nothing, I don't learn nothing. I wasn't interested in it. The second term he gave me the money to go to school. I didn't pay and I didn't go. But what happened is that I find myself ended up with a family who was a Christian and they have a church. And I used to go there in the evening and pretending as if I'm at school. But at that time I was playing drum in the church, and because that was my love. That was my love at the time, but I didn't express it to my parents. So it worked out that he paid for something he didn't want, and I ended up without something I want. So during the day, I decided at 16, 17, I want to work. So I look at working at the day and work at this milk place where them deal with coconut milk, and basically after that the boss fired me for no reason. Go around and look more work until I was working at a supermarket, Lane Supermarket in Ligani. While I was there working, a friend came along. He was a security guard and he looked so sharp in his uniform. I decided I want to do that because it just catch my eyes. So I asked him about it and he tell me about it, and I chose to join Atlas Protection Limited. But to join this security company, I have to be 18 and I was 17. So I decided I have to backtrack my birth paper. So I photocopied it and fraud it and send it in and get through the job at the age of 18. So I worked with Atlas Protection Limited for quite a while, about a year and a half, until one night I was at a location and when I look, I saw police came and they asked if my name such an Enzel. I said yes.
Now, before you move on, let me ask you. All right. So you say your father asked you what you wanted to do, and in PF you're gonna do mechanic, right?
Yes.
But that's not what you actually did. So did he ever find out that you didn't do it, or what?
He found out. He found out that I didn't do it.
So what was
He
the outcome
knew.
of that?
I beg your pardon?
What was the outcome after he found out that you didn't do what he paid for?
We didn't discuss it because after when he found out is when I got into trouble. And that was not the important thing right now. The important thing was to try to get me off the murder charge that I was charged for.
Ah, okay.
So
All
we
right.
didn't discuss it.
All right, continue. Let's continue.
Okay. So I was brought to the police station and he questioned me. Said I put 2,000 pound of ganja into the container. I said I don't know nothing about that. So they locked me up for the night, and the morning my father came and he bailed me, and well, not literally bailed me. They released me saying that there's no evidence and I was not linked to it. So cut a long story short, now I went back to get my job as a at the security company, and they fired me. I didn't know why I did. I tried to get answer. Nobody not telling me anything. So I decided to join another security work. When I went to that security company, the manager, she said to me, a young youth like you, why you have the security work? Go to school and empower yourself and find and get a better career. But I was insisted to be a security to join the work because in a sense I did get to love it. So I continue and just pursue it and get through. And I was there now working, get through as a security. So while I'm working as a security now, they located me at a location in Ligani, somewhere in Uptown here, Lane Supermarket, Ligani. So I was working there until I becomes the senior worker on that compound with three other security, one at the back and two more at the front along with me. Sorry, I can't talk to you now. Yeah. So what happened now is that while I was there working, there was another security company at another location on the plaza that the security company has a contract for. Now that location ended at 5, which is a bank. When that security is finished work, off duty, finish his duty, he would carry his firearm over to the supermarket for us to keep for the supervisor to come and collect it about 9 o'clock in the night. There was an armed guard already in the supermarket. His concern was that he no want to have two firearms on him, and what happened that anything can happen, we lose two. So he let one of us keep it, whether the other security or myself. Now this time, this date, it was December 1993. December 1993. Now, this fortnight work, this week of work will eventually give me my fortnight pay for the Christmas. So I was trying to earn some extra money, get some extra hours so that I could have some money for the Christmas. Unfortunately, on December the 1st, now, when I have got the firearm, I was to leave. I plan to leave 6 o'clock. So I will leave abandon that duty before 9. So this other security worked around the back. I intend to give him hand over the firearm to him, and then we and him discuss what we're going to tell the supervisor if the supervisor come and after me, because I don't want to lose any hours. So he was trying to back up our squaddy. He was a child of God. I'm saying no intent to tell no lie, but we were trying to sort out something for us to come with, so that we have him can have a more relief explanation to give the supervisor. So while we were there, I took out the firearm and I have the firearm playing with it, spinning the barrel, dropping the barrel out, fling it in, spin the barrel again, drop it out, take out the shot, the shots out of it, put them in back, spin, take out the shot, empty gun, pull the trigger, clink, 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 listening the sound, enjoying it.
All right, wait there, wait there, wait
And
there, wait there, wait there. So, at this point, you were what age you say?
I was 19.
So at 19, right? You were handling a lethal weapon and playing
It
with
was
it
a yeah,
as if it's a toy.
yes, I was playing with the firearm. And honestly, I do, in a sense, sometimes I just think about it and right now I said, it's like I was absent minded.
Because that's what I'm wondering right now. Because at 19, you should have known better that a gun is not a toy. That's what I'm wondering
Yeah,
right now. But nonetheless, continue.
yeah,
Let's see what happens after that. Go on.
yeah, man. So I was there and we were still talking while that was happening, but he was sitting in front of me, sideways. So I leave one shot in the firearm, spin the barrel, intend to play a game in Russian roulette. So I turned the firearm facing me to see where the bullet head was, and I saw it on my left, knowing that if it is on my left, pointing away from me, it is armed. But when I turn it round, it become on the right. So it was safe, and I thought it was wrong. So I spin it again and look around and saw it now on my right, which it was in a dangerous position at the time. So I turn it round now, and they will put it at my head and pull the trigger, and the voice said, no, test it first. And while I was bringing down my hand to what I call 90 degree, I pulled the trigger and I go, boom. I was so frightened at first, and I started to laugh until when I look, I saw the other security get up. And when he see him get up, he put him hand at his side, and the scariest thing I ever saw in my life when I saw it fall on his face. I was so shocked, I was so disturbed, I was so nervous, I was so frightened. I just couldn't believe what happened. I couldn't just imagine. And I started to think and do silly things, realizing the gun was in my hand. And started to wipe the gun. You know, like shows start to come up in my head, and I start to wipe the gun and say, what is this? And when I look now, some person start to come around and they ask what happened. I couldn't even, I don't, honestly, I was shocked. And when I look, I saw the supervisor coming through. And I said to myself, why the man never come 5 minutes earlier? So I placed the victim and the security and the handcart, rushed him through the supermarket, reached to the van, placed him in the van. The supervisor drive off, the other security joined us, and he asked me what happened, and I explained exactly what I've just spoken. And him said to me, you can't tell the police them that. When he said that, him said, no, he said, you can't tell the police them that, or else them are going to hang you. When he said that, every part of me loose, everything
No, but
frightened,
why?
everything shocked.
But why would he tell you that you can't tell the police them that it was an accident? I mean, yes, you
Yes,
shouldn't have been playing with a weapon, a lethal, deadly weapon, but it was an accident, and
yes, it
that right there was
was an,
bad advice.
yeah,
That right there was
when
bad
I looked at
advice.
it, I realized, no, it was a bad advice. But I don't know, I couldn't think for him. I couldn't think for him, you know. But at that time, I said to him to get good advice because he was a much senior person than me. And knowing how and the next thing again, how I grew up, I couldn't call my parents because I can remember when I developed lice in school and I tell my parents, I get beaten for it. And I developed lice again. And I didn't tell them, so I feared a punishment. So it just I grew up with that fear, not telling my parents or calling my parents of anything. And I didn't call them. I was scared. So I just tell this friend, and him tell me, say, you can't tell the police them that. So at that time, I start to think of something to tell them, to tell the police. Try to make up a story, try to get myself out tight. Because I look at myself at 19 going to prison, death sentence. And I said, no, me couldn't take this. So on the way to the hospital, I was just thinking. And when I reached the hospital, I realized nobody making any hasty retreat towards the security. And the doctor came out and test. I don't even remember we him touching. And then him just walk in, and I realized something went wrong. And this next security came back to me and tell me, say, I'm dead. And I can remember too, he said to me, I prison this, you know, and there again, it just everything gone. And a police came by and asked me if I was involved. I said yes. And he went away again. and they came back and take me in custody. While in custody, they questioned me. And I told them that we were around by the receiving area, and I took the firearm and gave it to him. And he was playing with it. And he cut the gun and given it to me to say if me know about gun, release it. And me tell him if he stop playing with the gun. And him still insists, and by the time I go up to take it, me hear the explosion. So the police said to me, that no sound add up, we must tell him the truth. But as me say, me just couldn't tell him the truth because of the fear of being hanged. And me never understand the system. I wasn't a criminal. I was just doing my work and want to achieve something in life. And the whole dream and goal for me at the time was to join the army, because at that time I have an application in the army, and they send and tell me that the next recruitment I'm going to call me. And just as that happened, let me get that letter. This happened. And I didn't want to join the army and go in the Air Force and become a pilot. That was my dream. Even although I love the music. Anyway, it seems like to me God have a different evil plan in my life, because I didn't even go into church. I didn't understand God. Because when the incident happened, I was charged for murder. Yes, I got bail. I got bail. And when I got bail, I visit one of the churches I used to attend and tell him what happened, and him said, "Me need to baptize and serve God," and I baptized, believing that baptism would save me. So I got baptized and fast, regular, and go up on the seaside, sit down there for days and praying to God, asking him not to send me to prison. And between January when I get bail to August, I keep praying and ask God. You see, until it not work out. But let me continue from where I leave off, where the police must tell him the truth. I couldn't tell him. So anyway, him locked me up. And I was there for a couple of days in the cell, get beaten, kick up. Police haunt me. Me's a musician, but there's one song, it's very nice, but it well composed, but I just, every time I hear it, it just reminds me of the incident, because just as the incident happened, that song released, and every time a police pass me cell, him sing that song. Murderer, blood is on your shoulder. He like, and it just haunt me. I'm gonna live it through. Anyway, I get bail. Father bail me. I think it was $350,000 bail. And I remember one time when I was going to court, when I was on bail, I came out of the court and was going home. And when I reached out at the courtyard, I saw my people come around me and say, "Where my brother have? Make you kill him." And I said, "Where?" I say. And he said, "Where? Now you name Muir." And I said, "No." And them walk away. I'm walk from there, so in a fear go on my yard. Anyway, me continue seeing my lawyer. The lawyer was not even a good lawyer, because I tell him the same story. He could have even sit with me as a young youth and explain to me. But I don't blame him. I blame myself first. So it happened that, anyway, cut a long story short, me have to go on trial. The 15th of August, the trial starts.
Alright, before you cut the long story short, don't up over that part there, because we want to hear. So you get the lawyer. What was the conversation with the lawyer have with you? Did you tell the lawyer what actually happened, or you give him the same story where you get the police?
Give them the same story me give the police. I was still fearful. I was very fearful. See, I anyway. Sorry about that.
It's cool, my brother. It's cool. I understand. I am quite sure this talking about this right now. It's taking you back there in that moment. So
Yeah,
it's totally understandable, my brother.
it was my friend. It was my friend. It was my friend. He was my friend. And it grieves me.
All right. Sorry, caller. Jenny, you're saying not to mention. He should mention his name. Actually, it's fine for him to mention his name because this story is actually everywhere. It has been in the news. It has been on TVJ. He has been featured in multiple outlets, media outlets with his situation. So it's a very well known situation. However, Carla, we are at the 30-minute mark right now, and I know you have a lot more to get into because your ordeal has just begun. It's going to get even deeper, right?
Yeah.
So take a little water break. I think you deserve it right now to have a sip of water, and I'm gonna come right back to you after the credits in a few seconds. Okay?
Okay. And start out the breaking because you're breaking up, but I can barely hear.
All right, no problem.
Thank you.
All right, so while we're giving the caller a water break, let's pay the credits real quick. First of all, I want to welcome all the new viewers here to the Unstoppable Live program. On Facebook, my office said thumbs up to Uno are going good. Uno know that as much as YouTube, but Uno are going good over there. 3 something, nice. Go on, share. YouTube, make sure Uno continue in the lead. All right? Now, if you're new here, jump in the comment section and say hi to everybody and let the regulars welcome you. You understand? Just say I'm new and let the regulars welcome you to the program. And I want to say thank you to the persons who have contributed to the show so far. I want to say thank you to Lisa K for sending in a Cash App contribution. Thank you to Lucy Robinson for a Cash App contribution that you sent in. And Flavia sent in a Zelle contribution. Thank you so much, Flavia. I want to say a special shout out to Queenie. Queenie sent in a Western Union contribution over the week to the Unstoppable Live show. So big up yourself, Queenie. Much love to you. All right. And over here on YouTube, I want to say thank you to Unstoppable Lewis for your super chat contribution. All right. So with that said, as I said, if you would like to contribute to the show, there are many ways in which you can. We have Zelle and Cash App links right down here, right? The details right down there to the bottom of the screen, and also PayPal and Super Chat, whichever way you would like to contribute the show. It is appreciated. Carla, are you back with us as yet?
Yes, man.
All right, so let's continue now from where we left off because like I said, this right here is a real sad situation, and I could understand why you would go back there talking about it and get emotional because anyone would. It's not like you did it intentionally. It was an accident, right? One that shouldn't have happened, but nonetheless it was an accident, right? So pick up from where you left off, Carla.
Yeah. So they took my bail because the trial was about to proceed. So the first day of trial, they sought out the juries, and I was there dressed like a Christian, and I was in the dock there, and the jury, I believe, was it was a very split jury. I think it was 7 male and 5 female. Anyway, the trial can go through. How do you plead not guilty? The lawyer said I must plead not guilty. Now, the charge was, I was charged for non-capital murder, which I can get a maximum sentence to life. life imprisonment with specification for parole. So they asked me, how do I play? I plead not guilty. Okay. Now the prosecution case is that I killed the man, the security, for his wife, for his girlfriend. I said to my lawyer, I said, look here, I don't even know the man's wife. So if you could call the wife as a witness, understand, and ask if you know me, then possible it would show that the prosecution case is weak. He did not follow through with it, and I believe that is a critical point. That is a critical point. Hello?
We can hear you.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, you're getting a beep though for
Yeah,
something.
someone
calling you, it sounds like.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's a call coming in and just.
But
yeah, it was a critical.
What
Hello?
I want to know is this though. What I want to know is where them concoct that story from. Where them get that from?
I don't know. I cannot tell. I know that the prosecution has to have a case. He has to have a case, and that is his case. A matter of fact, the prosecutor has to present a motive, and that is his motive. And my lawyer, my defense was to challenge the motive, which he didn't. Okay, so it leaves the prosecution case stronger. Okay, so anyway, the trial proceeded. The police give his statement, and I some of it I don't even remember because most lies are thing I can't remember, and most of what he tell is lie. Said that I shoot the man because we did have a dispute before. We did not have a dispute. We were friends. We were co-worker. So I didn't know even that. But what I understand, the real intention was to get me convicted. Because me getting convicted, it would be a responsibility, and the responsibility fall on someone instead the company paying out a bag of money. Because they didn't provide a lawyer to help me and defend me. They provide a lawyer to situate that I'm convicted. So I was against the odds. Anyway, the trial proceeded, and then it was time for me now to go into the prison. There was when fear came upon me.
Don't move so fast. If you can remember, and I'm quite sure I'm quite sure this is something you can remember. On the court day, right? On the court day, what did the judge say? What was the verdict? Come in, because all right, you lied to the police. How did they figure out that you lied? What did they do? How them know so you never tell the truth?
Yeah, I was coming to that, but I was those happening took place the next trial day.
Okay.
So what happened is when I was that first night now, that first trial day, and the trial continued, I have to go in the prison now and come back the next day. So that was when now I first enter the prison. The fear of the gate when it opened, and I saw so many faces looking the direction where I am. Later I found out that their eyes was just looking to see the outside and see a woman. And at that time the prison was not unlocked. When I went and they received me, and I looked both sides, left and right, I saw a section about 40 meters. Both sections is about 40 meters. And in front of on this corridor is pure slippers and shoes. So I was wondering where was the inmates until I heard a loud sound said hand lock. And then I saw officers came on the block and pull a door and then draw a break. And when, look here, the sight of seeing that, it scared me. If you came on as park, or the horse them fly through the gate, that is exactly how you see up to 6 inmates flying, coming out of a 5 by 8 feet cell. Now I soon talk about the cell condition, but I really want to talk about the court and Henry and then the prison, because the court is just 5 days, 4 to 5 days, 4 to 5 days trial. Anyway, you ask a question, how they know that I was telling a lie? How they know is that the ballistic report shows that it shows a burn on his arm. Okay, so it indicates that his hands must be by his side, which indeed he was correct. So he said, therefore, it could be impossible for him his hand to be stretched out, as I indicated in my statement, because it means that the person would be firing the shot from in the ear. So my alibi was definitely thrown out. Everything went dead there for me until the jury go and deliberate, came out, couldn't reach a verdict. And they went inside. And this time I watched every jury came out, one by one. And the only one look on me, as she see me looking at her, she took off her hat in quickly. And my heart started to beat like drum. Until they asked, have you reached a verdict? And the verdict was guilty. Everything there so shattered. The most important thing what come to me at the time was, I'm going to lose a girl I'm in love with. Not even the verdict is after all those time. The reality comes. And I realized I lost more than my freedom. I lost everything. Anyway, the judge in his sentencing said to me, Mr. Muir, based on what he analyzed, the whole thing seems like an accident. However, this was tried on murder and have to proceed, have to go by law. I therefore have leniency on you and sentence you to life imprisonment, 20 years before parole. 1994, the 18th of December, the 18th of August, I received that sentence. I did the calculation immediately after he gave me that sentence, and I was looking at 2014. I was handcuffed, sent straight to the GP. When I reached GP, I was sent to the sentencing section, and there was where prison began. When I reached there, they sent me to a cell number 34, yeah. 3 other guys was in the cell. And one of the guys came to me from the cell and said to me, my brethren, you need a girl. Honestly, at the time, I think that, yes, at least there is some comfort. But I was looking around and I said, but I don't see no other girl. Only to see that he led me to a bucket and say, see a girl there. And I have to take that and go on my cell. And in the cell is a hammock I have to make a hammock where it's only your back you can sleep and I have to sleep in that.
But me curious, how is
For
the bucket
months.
your girl? Me understand nothing about prison. How is explain that part there for me?
Oh, explain what?
What I mean by you need a girl and you give her a bucket? What that mean?
Alright. You see in prison, is what we need a bucket to use. We slap up with urine or with feces in it, we do in it. You understand? It is like our face basin and our toilet and our bathroom. So them call it your girl because it you have to put your penis in and piss. So it them say you put your penis in a woman. You get me? Alright? So if 5 man in locating at the cell is 5 girl. Each man of them girl, and you can't touch a man girl, and you can't make a girl bounce another man girl, else you bow, you groans. And possibly that cause for you and a man fight, and possibly cause for one dead. Because a man go say your groans me out. Now my sentence, I have to live with this one for your groans out. Your groans out. If you have 15 years, your groans out for 15 years. Man not eat from you. Man not smoke from you. You can't locate them. You have to locate down the grounds as well. Or you go a special go locate. Special where them keep the body man them. The homosexuals, should say. See me? And for that, when me the first night of my cell, I was bitter, I was angry with God. I was angry, very angry, and that angriness cost me almost over 4 years being angry with him. And during that angriness, I was always hearing, which is true, put down the gun. Put down the gun. So my first night, it was a sleepless night. I couldn't sleep. My head hurt me, I cry. I started to think, my mind, I believe me shame people, I believe me shame friends. Me disappointed. Me start to try to replay back time. Me try to think of everything to recover back everything. And it can't recover. When me go there, the prisoner them we get life sentence them. One thing, them come around you, find out how much sentence you do. You get. And when you tell them, you say, hear this now, youth. You see, behind the wall out there, so, you don't know out there, so. If you keep your mind out there, so, you go mad. See your world you know. You have to think about in yourself. You have to think about where you have to go out. Them said to me, I iron your ears you're in prison. If you see something, you keep it, you see it, you hear something, you know, chat. Even if one beat you till you're dead, you can't chat. You have to hold that. So the best thing with me try to do is not see. Best thing to me just try to not go in and when me see no crew and them thing there. And one of the best thing in prison have less friends. So me no want to know things. The first time me see a cell phone in prison, me hold me it straight right, me not see it. Because if a man lose it, say how hour after the hour, then I go say, who see my phone? Hey, the one such a Christian did see my phone. You see me? And then I you that in a trouble. So anyway, while I was my first night, I locked down. First thing when I when I get sentenced and go in the prison, it was some minutes to 3, and then it was 3:15 a lockdown. So when the place start to shake and them say, yo, at 3:15 or lockdown, and me say food come. The first food I see come on the tray is kidney. I tell you, could I use a kidney there and put in a slingshot and kill a junker? And the smell of it, you can't inhale it. The more seasoned upon it, a black pepper. and you have to eat that. You have to get that. I never have nothing, no food. Just go there. When I go there, prisoner them, a matter of fact, when I go there, when I reach inside, prisoner them say, you don't have no money. I have to fork out every money I have give them. We can't buy nothing. Because I fear everything come over me. First set a man me locate with one charge for shooting, one charge for rape, one charge for murder. So my first night and well at 3:15 we lock down, me have to lock down. So when me lock down, me ask them, so tell me something, when are the next unlock? And say when, and laugh. And then one of the guy in the cell say 9 o'clock a morning. So when we have to lock, when we lock down with a bottle of water, one thing though you can't lock down without water and your girl. The officer them city that make it in, you have that in your cell. And for about a month me cry. Me no sleep, my head hurt. So the officers now started to sympathize with me because them started to question you inmate and started to show them what go on. And even when me go to prison, me not tell the prisoner them what really happened. Still I give them this when me give them a court. You see? And I want to tell you, so the second year I spent in prison, I say a man get stabbed up. And then following after that, it come like it's a routine thing because pipe cost and pipe and bathroom cost the most war at prison.
Alright, stick up in for a minute. A lot of the viewers kind of stuck at the point where you mentioned that you did have to give them your money when you're going to prison. Now, them curious to understand how is it that you were able to take money in prison when you're searched and you're not allowed to carry money inside. Explain that part there for them for me.
Yeah, hear me. Yeah, you see, we're pants loop. We put the money in our pants loop, you know. See me? And you have many other ways it can go in. You can carry in money. But them search, yes. So you have pants loop, you have your shoes. See me? You have, look here, you have your pen, you roll to put in your pen and you go in. That simple way. See me? So, yeah, then if you have money when you are going to, because if you don't have no money, first thing you go maybe go in a cell where way down the line and you don't want to go in there. So you locate at a prestige spot based on how you dress and if you have money.
Nelly, God bless, good night to you. That's what the ballistic report is, though, Nelly. That's what a ballistic report does. Not you, I was addressing a comment. All right, so continue from where you left off.
Yeah. So, anyway, going through, I spent 4 years and 10 months at GP. The 4 years and 10 months, what I chose to do, I realized that there was a ban. I realized that there was school because I started to think how I'm going to use this 20 years experience. Don't waste it. I don't want to waste it. I give it away, but I don't want to waste it. But the next thing again, what was traumatizing me is said, look here, me need to reduce year by year by year to make my mind see something is happening. But to wait 1 year, it was mad. The first year, it drive me crazy. I say, how this 1 year takes so long? And I say, no, I can't work it. So I say, all right, I'm going to work it by months. So I check out the months and see 240 months and say, all right, I'm going to do it month by month, chop month by month. It's more easy. At least I chop something. So I tell myself, so what me I going to do? So me say, all right, me know say it go produce a story. So what me need to write a book then about this experience. So the first thing me think of is what me need then to write a book. So first thing what make me feel through school days, which is English. I me go to school in the prison and enhance myself, empower myself in that field with English. So when me reach to a level of perfection where me know me can present myself, me say, all right, me need to write a book. So what me need to write a book? And it show me say me need to do me need to understand narration. So me start to do some research on narration, and while me doing that, I'm going to school, learning little computer, going agricultural science with cornerstone, and also in the meantime, as me tell you, during that time, me hungry with God, but me still hearing that voice where say, tell you put down the gun, and now understand what it is. So also the bands, me in the bands, and me started to play music in the bands. So for the 4 year and 10 months, me say yeah, me in the bands and me also in their school. But when 1997 riot came in, 97 riot came in now because of some selfish behavior with even the staff, the department. That traumatized me and made me develop a sickness called gaita. Because of the killing when me see, never see them gruesome killing here. Me see man's throat slash. Me see man I get stabbed up. Me see stone a drop in a man head. Me see man get blight in him cell. Me see man get thrown off from upstairs. Me see man get chopped up. And I couldn't sleep. For nights, me no sleep. That's why it shot me eyeless blood, me see. Until me start to lose weight, go down maga. Prisoner them say me have AIDS, because me just come to prison. So I go to the doctor. Say me stretch out my hand and shake, and he realize gaita. Realize gaita. Okay? So I go to hospital and I admit to hospital for a couple of days. And come out, them treat me, and during that treatment it gets worse and worse. But anyway, hold on. But anyway, what happened is that there was another thing when me seen at the prison when me like.
Alright, hold on there. Before you move forward, you went in at what age?
I got sentenced to at 20 years old.
And 97 riot, you was what age?
97 riot, I was 23.
So you already had served 3 years at that time?
Yes. Yes.
Now,
yes.
One other question, because this was your first time ever going into prison, right? This is your very first prison experience. Now, may I have to ask you this. Knowing that you never had this experience before, how did you deal with that emotionally? Were there nights where you break down and cry and shed a tear and weep? And I do understand that you said you cussed God and you didn't hate God and you was angry with God, but emotionally, how did you deal with that?
Traumatized. But it was mentally shaken. You see me? It teach you how best to live with people when you are there, and what president makes you what you want to become. It also disturbing with the slap up. When 9 o'clock and the officer them is unlocked, and when everybody have to fly out of themselves with them girl. And also with them cargo. Cargo is that thing now when 5 on locate or 4, whatever amount and somebody want to ride, we call it ride. When you know you're going to use the type play number 2. It's either you do it, one out of the ways you do it, you either have a bucket, You do it in the bucket, or you do it in a dish, or you spread paper ground and do it on the paper. No, when that time come, you have to say to the man then, whether night there say, gentlemen, I want will ride. Now when you say that, everybody have to wake up. And everybody have to prepare and cover up what we call gas mask. Alright? So when that happen now, you have to screen off yourself in one of the corner of the cell. And then you have to do what you do right there. So it was very disturbing. If you know, say, you're dead and you smell that and piss, and then that have to keep in the cell or keep outside in front of your cell. You can't push it too far to make it go on next man's cell. So you have to wrap up that good or cover that good. So when a man, you have to jump out with that, you run go down at a place where a one pipe there with all 100 and hard man on the block. You get me? And you have to wait to empty your bucket, and you have to wait. And when you go empty your cargo now, that's where your cargo down at one place where they call bath. When man see you with that, the man a bust shot on you, so boom, 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 boom. So that was disturbing, the challenging, you see, with search. With searches and holding, you have to hold your mouth. You can't eat and smoke from certain inmates, as me say. You see me? You can't even use them lighter. Say, for instance, a man grounds or in bow, I'm a homosexual. If you use them lighter, say lighter, spliff or cigarette, your grounds. You see me? You see, and challenges all with your welfare and your health. Look here, you see your health are one of the wickedest challenges in prison. You don't get better, good health care. Even the diet. You see me? The diet is not good. The health care is poor. The dentist only pull teeth. You get me? When you get a referral, you have thousands of referral right now that don't even meet. So these are some of the challenges when me have to face, especially when my sickness come up. No, prison is not a safe prison. Look here, prison can describe two ways. It's not a safe place and it's a safe place. Because when it is not a safe place, is when no contraband in there, no ganja in there. Because if ganja in a prison, look here, me not to come out of my cell. You see me? And as me say, pipes and bathroom cause the most violence. And officers, the challenges where me face most is with the officers, because they should be the correctional person, and instead we are correcting them. They tell lie upon your face, you get more date upon your time. Because as can to them, they now want the system empty. Because if redundant, them are going to want Lego some of the officers, them put them on leave. Put the on relief, retirement. You see me? And the gruesomeness, you see me, inmates behavior of how we view things. We can't use certain words at prison. We have to know how we communicate. If we communicate that way, we bow. We can't call certain prisoner name, or we can't call a prisoner, say, hey boy, if I'm a big man, because if you ever say that, it's war, in my dry knife. You can't even use the word, say, you succeed. Because I'm not going to say you succeed. And as me say, with the cruelty part right now, officer play gods with inmate. Them believe that they are gods, them not wrong. And these are the challenges, because we go there as a corrective measure. We fit to be corrected. And they should be a corrective machinery. And every day them tell lie on us. And every day, so these challenges, and it make us think a way, instead of being empowering and rehabilitate your mind. The challenges is that you can't do it because of how these officers behave. You see me? At times, you get the barbaric thing now about it. At times, you get your meal, 3 meals a day. Let me tell you something. When officers decide to go on strike, when they're ready, when they decide to go on strike or go slow, they do so and only on a Wednesday. You see, and why they do so? Because it's food day. So them punish you. And when you look, sometimes you get 3 in 1. So the barbaric thing about it is that everything them do, them always do it on a Wednesday. And every time when they're done, it's 3 in 1 because by say them done at 2 o'clock. And by 3:15 a lot down. So then you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner in a one. And it is inhumane because 4 to 5 inmates in a cell where it was made for 1. So when I was at GP for the 4 year and 10 months before the riot, me locate with fours until I start become a senior member in the band. They gave me a single cell. And furthermore, they must give me because life sentence I was doing. So the sickness come upon me and I couldn't bear it in the prison because I couldn't manage it even after the riot. I couldn't manage it. And the riot was terrible because the prisoner them take over the prison. As me tell you, 27 inmates dead at the time. And it was very gruesome. All the officer then get at the prison is they have to bring in, well, before them bring in the soldier, then the officer then go for a truckload of baton. Bring it in. And then beat, the whole of them team up and go on section by section and beat every inmate that they on every block. Now you have 2 security blocks, if not an 8 not. Those cells are mostly singles, and some of the man them, through they don't realize how and then team up and go make up trees and hide. They have to hide them skin too because they decide them are go dead. But me I tell you, say, one at a time when me see them come near to my building, me see them going and beat, let me say beat a ras, and me see the ras run go up on the street. The way the ras run fast, the locks behind him head stay straight horizontal. And when him a come down back, when me see them a carry him down, is on a wheelbarrow roll up. Because when him a run go up, I saw them a fling them back at him foot for trip. Me see that because my plan, was, so me I put on my shoes and run go up at the super. And me I tell you, say, when me see that, me say, it don't make sense to run. When me I go run go. So we start to fret. But what saved our black that day too, that black was musician and tailor man located on it. Them the officer beg for the down there, a working man. And for the following days after, at the slowest missy prison, who for head no bus, lose eye. Who for eye no bus, nose broke. Who for nose no broke, jaw broke. Who no get that them get broken, broke ribs, broke foot. And officer stab man during that process because man was found with stab wound, dead. So all these things when me see, me tell myself, say, I couldn't stay at this prison. So I go look at transfer. And me get a transfer 1999.
Now, to the persons asking, he is speaking about 97 riot. Most of you may not remember it, but I'm quite sure the majority of you here, if you really think back, you will remember 97 riot. It was crazy, and if you don't know about it, Google it. I'm quite sure some stuff will pop up. All right, continue, caller.
Yeah, man. So I decide, say, take a transfer, and I get the transfer. And when I get the transfer, I said yes. I started to empower myself more. I dropped in the band. And that band at the time was going on the outside and in rehabilitation program. So I became the drummer. And I just started to, before the drum, I should tell you that when I was at GP, I decided the prisoners used to make craft stuff like that. So I liked it, and I decided, okay, I'm going to try it. So there was 4 guys in the prison that make postcard. So I look at the 4 designs and I created my style. And I, up to this present moment, since I move out, I design postcard up to this present moment. I could share my Instagram with you if you're interested. Instagram link. But anyway, I went to gun court and embark into the music and decide to now go take this music thing serious because I realized that opportunities were opening for the band. We were going out on the road and I said, I want this opportunity. Okay? And still it was a gospel group going out on the outside. So eventually I find myself in the gospel. But what happened, I was still hungry with God until one of the time I broke down in my cell. I broke down. Something happened. I inmate had a confrontation. And I went to my cell and I break down. I started to cry and I said, God, look where you make my face. Imagine you said asking your name and we are going to get it. And me pray and fast. And while me do that, answer me, you make me come to prison and look at me, you make me face and me start to cry. There's something else me hear with that. When me always hear. I heard, Zelle, that tell you put down the gun. And immediately I turn on my cell and I look around and there was nobody in my cell. And I was scared and I said, Father, are you that? And the voice said, yes. And the only thing I can remember, I said, teach me you. Because it seems like I did not understand God. And he had told me to put down the firearm. I didn't hear. And I realized from then, I turned my life around. And I believe it is through that medium, God let me realize his music is my gift. I went to prison just playing the drum alone. How did I ended up playing the keyboard, playing the bass, playing the guitar, composing, arranging, writing songs, writing music? While at gun court, I realized the rest of the musicians were going home. Now, the bands have a lot of drummer, but we don't have many keyboard. It was 2 keyboard players. So one leave one. And then a couple months, he was calling for go home. So I said, no man, if him go home, nobody now go there to play the keyboard and it have to stay here. And me have the life sentence, me can't let this just stop up on me. So me have other drummer, so me just decide, say, you know what? Father God, me have to learn this, And I go around it and tell the youth to go and show me some things. And I can remember the first song I play on that keyboard is Joy to the World. And I carry that keyboard now my cell every night. Play it, sit down around it hours. Play it till it's like something was opening up inside of me. I realized the bass was coming easy. I realized the guitar was coming easy. I realized I was writing what my experience when we go through even 1998 before I got transferred to gun court. My father died while I was in prison. Okay? And I was trying to get to go to the funeral. What happened is that because that objective may have to be constantly going upstairs. On my block now, there was this person living on the block, them have him as the Dan. One day I came down to my cell and Me hear ma argue. So me say, I want you know, big man. Him say, you mean warm to me? What you mean warm to me? Me soon no warm to me. So me say, I want now. Him say, no yo. Me say, with what? Him say, you go upstairs, I call my name to sofa. No, because my daddy dead. I was so upset. You know, some just flash me and say, yeah, yeah, my man, you don't know where I talk about that. So I just flash me and walk away. No, I leave him and went away. So my friend now, who them call, well, they call him Lord Evil. I was, me there like 3 knife him. So he called me and asked me for one. So me go to a other friend, because me never want to keep them. Me go to a other friend and give the friend them the 3 knife. And so when he asked, Lord Evil asked me for the knife, me go to the next friend and say, give me the knife. The friend give me, but instead him keep quiet and everything. Him, I go around and ask question. Who want me have things? In a things make me come for knife. The man will live on the block, they done here, I have it in my head, so I want to hurt him. So him instigate my life. Okay? Now, how me get saved? I want to tell you, say, how me get saved too is God intervening in my life. So. Because the morning when me for dead, how me know say the morning me for dead, like the evening me know too. The morning when me for dead, when me come out of my cell, me a walk, go down, go to the bath, and a voice said to me, don't go a bath. The same voice when I always hear, just still, quiet and people don't go to bath. And I was adamant to go. And the voice said, don't go, go down to that section. And I just say, no, just me look and my sister bath full, so I just go down to the section. Not knowing later when I saw my friend Lord Evil, he bounced me. I passed me and he bounced me. And I look upon him. And the man I red like blood, and I say, what him saying, I know say if he dead. Now when him said that, everything for me drop. Me start to look around me for stone or anything. Then me look on him to see how him dress. Because when you go to a prison or do anything, you know, you dress a certain way, you're in your shoes. You see me? So when me look, me see in slippers. So therefore, if you're a man in an argument, like you lock down and you're a man in an argument with the next inmate, cross the next cell, and you see him jump out the morning in his shoes, try put on your, you know, and arms. So me look at my friend and see him barefoot in his slippers. So me say, all right, I know today. So me no ask him, so me brethren, when me and you have, make you want to kill me. And when me say that him diss me, and say, you know, respect me, you know. You think say me a friend killer. And then him ask me, what me and the Dan have? Are you near Mampy? When me and Mampy have, make him want to kill me, me say, me no know, me and him not have nothing. And him say, then how him say you dead and you dead this morning? Man, they about to wait upon you, I hear him here, you know, and you see me. And me say, me and him not know, only thing is that him did, and me explain what me explain to you. So him said, then how the knife thing come in play. And I saw him know me the pay out for knife and stuff like that. So all of these experience, when me go, then I myself now a gun court, me sit down and write them in a song. And me find myself growing more in the music, love the music, building music, composing music, arranging music, get involved with a film documentary that was done inside the prison, where you can see it on YouTube. The direction of most of those songs was composed and arranged by me and my team. I was in charge of the band, so it was about loving the music. They just want to get it. So I realized that a part of me was that, and is that me should have tell my daddy says music me want. And me don't blame my daddy for it, me blame myself. So I continue my thing in music and get even 2 weekends, go home to my family on Friday and come back in Monday. Evening. So about Friday evening, 3 o'clock.
So I'm guessing because all of this, you're getting these privileges because of good behavior and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah, yes, man, and good discipline.
Now, at this point,
And
how many years were you in for?
I went there for 20. I was there for 21 years, and I served 21 years. 1 month shy, 21 years.
So,
Because I spent 9 years at gun court, and then I was transferred back to GP, and that's where I did start to working with the dentist.
so
They work in the
basically,
dental office.
majority of your life was behind bars.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All most of my childhood time.
All right, so we're gonna try wrap it up now, but I need to ask you this. So you get in tune with the music, because the music was really your love, and while in prison, you joined the choir. You say it's a choir, it's a
Yeah.
group, right?
Yeah, me joined the band and the choir, the gospel choir group.
And you started to compose music professionally.
Yes.
Now, this is one question that I need to ask you, because I know when persons go to prison and come back to integrate into society, it's not an easy thing to do. Am I right?
Correct.
Now, since you came out, when were you released?
I was released July 2015.
Okay, so you've only been out now 5 years.
Yes, and still faces the challenges.
So since you've been free, have you gotten a job? Have you been able to sustain yourself, maintain yourself financially? How has things been since you came out?
It is rough because based on my experience, I erect 2 programs. One named SIP and one named The Journey. The Journey is to motivational youth, to motivate youth, and SIP is about parenting. So I went to schools and tried to get myself on board with them, but because of my conviction, they said that I must not be around children. So there is the challenges, although they speak about rehabilitation. I went to the Women's Inc. Because of my conviction. No, I went to look job and I saw in the paper, have you been convicted? I told myself lying cost me 21 years. I'm not going to make lying wreck my life again. I place it that yes, I was convicted. Knowing that I was convicted, it is a challenge. So what happened is that the art, the graphic designs that I learned with the card, the postcard and stuff, I came out and I tried to sell birthday cards, Christmas card. Right now I have some Christmas product I would like to promote and advertise. Valentine cards, I do plaques, I do graphic design. You will see all these on my Instagram page at greeting cards underscore art underscore and underscore music. You will see what the Christmas cards there also. So basically, since I'm out, the challenge is not getting a job, but
You're trying to maintain. You're trying to do what you can do.
Yes, with the designing of using glitters and and fabric to put on clients outfit, whatsoever outfit they have, what they want it on, whether they want it on a blazer, whether they want it on a jeans pants, or they don't want it on a tights, and the greeting cards also. So since I'm out, it's just that I'm doing and basically trying to live. But
let's clear let's clear something up before you move on. A lot of the viewers inquiring, they want to know, okay, you were convicted, yeah, we understand that part, but why aren't you able to mentor kids? Why aren't you able to go around kids? Why? Why?
Because they say that I'm an ex-con. That's their just plain reason. I'm an ex-con. I was convicted.
But I've
And
seen
that was heartbreaking.
convicts.
However though, I was called to a symposium at Institute of Jamaica where I made a presentation, and then from that I went to Bridgeport, and I was looking for follow-ups because my program is all about following up and see how best because my objective, with my two programs, SIP and the Journey, is to improve the student academical grade so that they can move on and don't make the mistake. Many of us, because this program was written based on many inmates, I don't use all of my time though. I try to do everything. I try to get involved with everything that come in the prison, and I try to study
this is
their behavior. I try to.
I would think you would be the perfect person for them to use to mentor youth, since you went in, serve your time, got released, and as a matter of fact, you got the privilege of coming out because of good behavior and stuff like that. So you would be the perfect example to mentor the youths and say, listen, stay away from certain things. You don't want to go to prison because I had this experience. So I don't understand why they would want to prevent you from doing that. But anyways, let's look at this now. Let's move on from that. Now let's talk about the music, because you tell me say you love the music and you actually composed a lot of music professionally, as you mentioned about the documentary and all of that, right? Where is your music thing now? What are you doing right now as far as the music goes? Because that's really your passion, right?
Yeah, it is my passion. It is something, as a Matalan said, anything you find yourself love doing, invest in it. This is something I want to invest in. My objective, my goal when I was in prison and employing myself in such is to own and operate a gospel band and a recording studio. So far, I am nowhere near it because, as I said, the income and the capital isn't there, and it is hard for me even to get the proper equipment to use. Because there's this software that I studied in prison. While I was in prison, used the time to study it. In them reasons, it has to be used on a Apple. Has to use an Apple device. It operate better, but I don't start nowhere in that field as yet because I don't have what it takes for me to move on.
So
and right
so you're saying in order for you to be able to pursue your love for the music and actually create, so you want to create rhythms and stuff like that, right? Compose music.
Everything with music, create it, compose it, record it, write it. That is what God bless me with. That is my field. That is it. And sometimes, when me look at it, me just say, trying, me reaching out, I write to, I even write to Digicel, I even write to Flow, I even write them asking for help, I even write the Ministry of, I wrote the Ministry of Technology. When the two government was in office, I write them, I ask them if they can even help me out with a laptop, a Apple laptop, desktop. If I have certain devices, me can move on.
So what you need right now is a laptop computer so that you can compose your music, because getting a job is proving difficult for you right now. But you feel like you can see your way out by composing music.
Yes, I can see my way out doing that. Because if I have the laptop, I could download the software and may have and well, basically, you see if you have a start and a what you call the starting level, if I have a laptop, a monitor system, an inbox, and a Shure studio mic, recording mic, I am okay. Because the software now can make the drum Me can use it make the drum, me can use it make the keyboard, me can use it make the bass, me can use it make the conga, me can use it to anything.
Lavender, of course, he would be allowed to get that. Nothing is wrong with him. He's a free man, you know. He's no longer in prison, you know. All right, so viewers, let's see if we can try and assist this man to get some kind of startup. You understand what I say? We've heard the situation. You hear him say him reach out to several entities and nobody not even give him a looking eye for a second. You understand what I say? At least the laptop would be a start, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that would be great. Because at least I could have used a headphone. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I could use a headphone. Because when I was at GP, there was a recording studio. Yeah. And as I said, one of the challenges is officers. Let me tell you something. Officers don't like when you're intelligent. Officers don't like when you try to empower yourself. They want you to bet on them. So there was a little fight. So you could never use the system. When you see, they would say they are not going to be there, so then you can't go in there. But the little moment me get with the second-hand computer, me just go jack up around it, put in my headphone, and just do what I do.
Kitty, he's no longer in prison. Remember that now. He is a free man now, Kitty. Don't forget. Go ahead, Carla. Sorry.
Yeah. So that was basically, and I want to tell you, one of the most disappointing things that faced me, I made up to 50 rhythms while I was there and saved it on a thumb drive. And when I came out, the thumb drive just lost. So everything. But me just look on it and know, say, me have the gift. I have me get the chance. My intent, one of my biggest wish and dream is for coach at one of these high schools for all together sing. If I could get that, I would like to get a school I never enter before. And I tell myself and I guarantee anybody that school will win. I just know the music is just me. But we just need to get the start. And if me get the equipment, me know me good.
All right, well, let's see if any other viewers are willing to assist you with getting at least the laptop, at least get you started so that you can, do your passion. You understand?
I would appreciate that.
Viewers, you've heard. It's really a touching story. You've heard it from the very beginning. He expressed everything from beginning to end and very transparent, right? So if you are in the position and would like to, contribute to getting him this laptop computer that he needs, in any way, it doesn't have to be anything big at all. You know the program operates already. You can reach out to me and I will make the connection with you and him so that, you can deal with him directly and assist him in getting this laptop. All right. Valerie says, I would like to donate $50 to the caller. Thank you, Valerie. That would be appreciated. All you have to do, Valerie, is reach out to me and I will make a connection between you and him directly so that you can assist him. All right. Thank you so much, Valerie. All right. And Carla, believe me, I am quite sure my viewers here they're going to assist you to get you started. Yes, Kitty, he's saying that the program that he needs to make his music, it is Reason, and he's saying that Reason works on an Apple computer. For it to function properly, it works on an Apple computer. All right. And the thing about it is the difficulties he's facing getting a job because of his conviction. Now we know that guy already. And even if he's going to get a job, it's going to be something where not even worth having when you really think about it, because no company really are going to hire him. No reputable company would even hire him. You understand what I say? So that is how it is. All right. So if anybody would like to reach out to me and assist him, definitely you can do so. All right, you know it works already. So Carla, thank you so much for contacting me and willing to share your experience. And viewers, like I said to everybody, if you want to go and research him, his name is Hensel Muir, right? His story is all over the internet. Like I said, he has been on, you said it's TVJ, right, Hensel?
Yeah.
He was featured on TVJ. He has been in multiple articles, right, with reputable media outlets. So you can Google it and you will see his story. All right. You will find every detail on Hensel. All right. But like I said, if you would like to assist him in any way, you can reach out to me on my WhatsApp and I will make the connection between you and Hensel. All right. Let's try to give him a jump start, because at the end of the day, this is some of the reasons right here why prisoners go in and come out and still commit crime. Because when them go in and it's supposed to be rehabilitation, and them go in and face the things where them face in there, right, and then come out and can't get a job, what is there left for them to do? You understand? But at least Hensel is trying to tread down the positive road and do the right thing. You understand? So Hensel, as soon as anyone reaches out to me, I am definitely going to contact you, my brother, and, you know, make the connection between you and them, and let's at least get the computer up and running. All right, my brother?
Thank you very much.
All right,
and
my brother.
God bless you.
Definitely.
And God bless to the kind-hearted persons also.
Yes.
And thank you very much. And thanks you for listening.
Definitely, my brother. All right, have a blessed night, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Thank you very much. Good night.
Now, hold on a minute there for me, people. Hold on there. Let me start out something over here on Facebook real quick. Let me fix somebody business real quick over here on Facebook. Fix a business. All right, so tonight's topic was really a touching one. Coming right to viewers. 1 minute. All right, that right there was dealt with. Good. I know we not tolerate certain foolishness over here, so not pan unstoppable show. We not do it. All right, good. Thank you. Not pan my show, that no work. Somebody have to fix that business there. All right, so what I want to say, tonight's program was definitely a good one, right? His name is spelled Henzel, Muir as in M-U-I-R, Hensel Muir. All right, and I was showing one of the articles on the screen earlier. All right, now viewers, remember, me I say this again. On this platform, we not deal with disrespect. All right, and if you come on and you feel like you want to be disrespectful, I have no issues in blocking you. And my moderators have no issues in blocking you. You understand? As I always say, you are free to share your opinion, but if you share your opinion in a disrespectful way, you do not belong on this platform. This platform is not for you if you don't know how to be respectful. And the reason why I have no problem in blocking disrespectful people is because we not harbor that kind of energy on this show. We only deal with positivity. So if you're disrespectful, keep it moving. And if you don't like the fact that we deal with respect, keep it moving. And if you're offended when we say you're going to get blocked if you disrespect people, keep it moving. Somebody asks, so what happened to freedom of speech? We are not taking away freedom of speech. But freedom of speech does not give you the right to be disrespectful to anybody in my comment section or to my caller. We don't harbor negativity on this platform. Which is why in the beginning of every single show, I remind everybody on this show, we not do name calling, we not do disrespect, we not call nobody out of them name, and we not style nobody. If you do that over here, say you're going to get black. We not tolerate them kind of foolishness there over here. So this is not them little ghetto program where you go up and you cuss off people and cuss one another and style people however you want. No. We are respectable folks over here. We are all adults. So we can act like adults. If you want to go style and disrespect people, find one of them other show the way them allow them foolishness there. Alright? Yeah. So viewers, as I said, if you would like to assist Hensel in getting his computer so that he can do his music, start to compose his music and start to earn a living, you know, definitely, you know, I'm quite sure well actually you heard him say it, he would appreciate that 100%. You understand? Because we definitely have to try and help. And as a matter of fact, I myself is going to, you know, start it off. I am going to put something towards Hensel's computer. You know, so I am going to start it off first of all. All right? So if you want to, you know, you can reach out. All right, Stush Pumpkin, thank you so much for that. Oh, you mean, yeah, man. Stush Pumpkin, come on now. You know, we've been doing this for years now. You understand? Over the years, we've been doing this for years, and it has been a well-oiled machine. You understand? Where the respect where we have for each other caused the show to be so great. You understand what I say? So when the little hood rat them come in now and come with them disrespectful thing, me I go block them. Yes, because if you're disrespectful, you don't belong here. You understand what I say? If you're disrespectful, you don't belong here. You understand? Enrid, I understand. Good night. Oh, it's Enid. Why did I say Enrid? Why did I see a R just now? Good night, Enid. Welcome. Enid said, Mr. Unstoppable, I could not touch my phone. I was so nervous for this man, but I wish all the best. Most definitely. All right. All right. So, viewers, I've been long overdue. You understand? 42 minutes over. So, we have... yeah, man, Lacey. What else we call them? Hood rats. When the hood rat them come, when I know no better. Hey, Princess Sher. Yeah, man. When the hood rat them come, because, listen, adults and mature people can, you know, converse. You understand what I say? In a respectful manner. You understand? Respectful people can come together upon a platform and talk to one another and, you know, say what they want to say. Listen, let me tell you something. Everybody don't have to agree with what I say, you know, because I'm not saying that I am always right, you know. But not because you disagree with what I'm saying, don't mean you have to say, dirty unstoppable, me not agree with what you say. What you say is a bunch of nonsense. No, you don't have to say it like that. You can disagree with what I'm saying and say, unstoppable, I don't agree with that. Message received, you know. You understand what I say? If Marcia Flynn says something and you not agree with Marcia Flynn, right? You not have to cuss Marcia and include a bad word in it. You understand? You can't say Marcia, no, I know, so it go, you know. You understand? Everybody has a right to agree or disagree. But what happened to speaking with respect? You understand? It is that simple. You think if you throw in a bad word in your sentence, it's going to make it stand stronger? Or it's going to make a bigger impact? No. It's not going to make a bigger impact. if you're throwing a bad word tonight. Actually, what I think will make a bigger impact is if you say it to me respectfully, then I will acknowledge you and see it. You understand what I say? Yeah. Alright, so Queen Rock says she have a special people. 2 lip gloss for $9.99. So they need to connect with Queen Rocks and get on a lip gloss. What name again? Oh God. Queen Rocks not crucify me, but me forget the name. Alright, Camille says his postcards are looking good. His designs can improve, but I believe with the right tools he can do the necessary changes. So that means Camille actually went over to Instagram and go check out him work. Camille, do me a favor, please. Write his Instagram in the comment section because I totally forgot to do that. Write his Instagram name in the comment section so the people can go check out him thing on Instagram. If you say, I don't know, time waster, the man is actually doing, something positive. Alright, please and thanks. Yes, hard candy. Hold on, hard candy. I don't want to say wrong thing, Kizzy. Don't mix me up, Raisa, hello, good night to you, Raisa Sherm. So I go on. Alright, Unstoppable officials, I want to remind you that, ways in which you can support the show. There are many ways in which you can support the show. Alright, but one of the ways that I want to remind you of is about the Unstoppable merch store. We have the merches available. A lot of persons has went and got their merches already, but just for those of you who haven't gotten your merch as yet, you can check out the merch store and get yourself something. We have all type of things. We got t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got cups, we got bags, we got sweatshirts, we got leggings, we got all kind of things, you understand? So that is one way you can support the show. Also, I want to say thank you to the persons who have contributed to the show so far. All right, Unstoppable Lewis, thank you so much for that super chat contribution. Euphemia Spencer, thank you for your super chat contribution. Iridata, thank you as well. Valerie Shaw, thank you for your super chat contribution. And Mama Millie, big up yourself for your super chat contribution. Lisa K and Lucy Robinson sent in a CASHAPP contribution. Thank you so much. Flavia Austin, thank you so much for your ZELLE contribution. Queenie sent a Western Union contribution for the show. So big up yourself, Queenie. All right. And Denise sent in a contribution via CASHAPP. Now, I want to remind you that tonight's show is brought to you by none other than Inner Circle Loans, located in Nassau, Bahamas. If you want a loan quick, fast, and in a hurry, you can reach out to Inner Circle Loan at 242-814-5626. And that is how you can get yourself a loan. All right. So blessings to everybody who is here tonight. Unstoppable officials, it is your time right now to start marching out. Princess, what you mean by if show done already? Me notice you know want me stay here 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 hours, but you think me not have a life. You stay right there. Alright. Oh, people, by the way, when you see Princess new picture what she have up, her birthday outfit, that girl look like a nice, beautiful cupcake. Me never say Seal. Stop that, Unstoppable. Stop it. Me not go say something a while ago, but me not bother. Alright. Unstoppable officials, it is your time right now to start marching out. If you have a badge beside your name, then start marching out right now. Now listen, people, you need to start signing up again, all right? Make sure you say you get on a badge beside your name. Make sure you say you become an official in the Unstoppable Army, all right? All right, so see, Lord, me can't even pronounce that name there. What that there? Me not even gonna try for bite me lip, but thank you so much for sharing his Instagram link. It is there, so anybody who want to check out his Instagram, it is right there. All right, now the first person marching out is Delrose Holder. Thank you so much, Delrose, rocking a super VIP. Then we got Stush Pumpkin rocking a super VIP badge beside her name. Oral Blake as well is rocking a super VIP badge. Sheldon Unstoppable, my boss, rocking a super VIP. Then we got Lady Margaret rocking a #1 fan badge beside her name. Joy Blackwood is in the building as well, and Joy is rocking a super VIP beside her name. You may have to say it with style, Joy is rocking a super VIP beside her name. Oh, talk to them, Joy. And then we got none other than Sevilla Pratt in the building. And Sevilla is rocking a newcomer badge beside her name. I don't know what go on with Sevilla badge them, you know, because Sevilla right now should have been all the way up to Super VIP. But boy, may I tell you. Then we got Lilika Unstoppable in the building, rocking a badge beside her name as well. Big up yourself, Lilika. Then we got none other than Lady B Unstoppable rolling out with a Super VIP badge. Alright. Queen Dania signature. Obviously Queen Dania. Obviously Queen Dania, I'm not reach over Facebook yet. I chose her name nice and vibrant and bold. Alright. Then we got Evelyn Gordon says that it's her birthday tomorrow. So right now people start wish Evelyn happy birthday right now. Happy birthday to you, Evelyn. Alright. Then we got Dawn Thompson rolling out with a badge beside her name as well. Why does it sound like me hear somebody coming a while ago? Risa is rocking a #1 fan badge beside her name. Here comes Brian. Big up yourself, Brian. Brian says, respect Unstoppable crew. Hold the faith, caller. Bless up. Brian is rocking a #1 fan badge. And here is Sean Castle, the female. Sean is rocking a #1 fan badge beside her name. Alright, Rice, I love you like rice cake. Alright, then we got none other than Norland Baxter rocking a golden VIP badge beside his name as well. Alright, Aries Girl Unstoppable rolling out with a Super VIP. Then we have Natalia Unstoppable rocking a Super VIP beside her name. Janine Unstoppable rocking her badge as well. Alright. Who this now? We say Del Rose, we say Stush Pumpkin, we say Sevilla. Wayne Morris is rocking a badge beside his name. Big up yourself, Wayne. Then we got Kizzy Unstoppable rolling out with a Super VIP. Pauline, hello Pauline, rocking a newcomer badge beside her name as well. Alright, who else is that everybody over there upon you? Oh, there is that Diva. That Diva is rolling out with a golden VIP badge beside her name. Then we have none other than Sherms Unstoppable rocking a Super VIP. Grace the Goddess. Me have to say that name there in a sentence a while ago. Grace the Goddess. It's a long name, you know. Is rocking a #1 fan badge. Alright, then we say Sherms, we say Sevilla, we say Natalia, we say Grace. Alright, so it look like everybody that on YouTube. Make me go over Facebook now and go check out my officials them over here. No, a lie. Violet Simpson is rolling out, rocking a badge beside her name as well. Hello, Violet Simpson. Good night to you. Iridata is rolling out with her badge over there on Facebook. Alright, then we got none other than Roseanne Brooks rocking her badge on Facebook and YouTube. And people, wait there. Me I go tell you something. So all the while, wait there, before me even say it, Roseanne, comment on YouTube. Let me see something. Before me tell lie. Comment on YouTube for me, Roseanne. While I'm waiting on Roseanne to send in a comment, let me continue. We got Roseanne Brooks rocking her badge over there on Facebook. Then we got, hold on there. I can't pronounce that name, you know. K-Sir Blacks. K-Sir Blacks. I hope I saw it pronounced. Me sound dumb. Hyacinth Unstoppable is rolling out, rocking a badge beside her name. But what? Oh God, Blacks. You have your badge beside your name. You know yourself. All right. Then we have done other than who else? Roseanne Brooks again. Then we have Queen Dania rocking her badge over there on IG. Iridata rocking her badge. Marcia Flynn rocking her badge over there on Facebook. All right. Then we have who else? Queen Dania already. We said that. All right. Who else over there on Facebook? Who else? Am I missing anybody? It don't look so. Pauline Curlew is rocking her badge as well. Tappers rocking him badge over there on Facebook as well. And then we got who else? It look like everybody that on Facebook. Alright then, Dorsey, Laurie and Lala Linton roll out on Facebook. Where she there tonight? Where is Laurie and Lala Linton? Alright. Roseanne, I want you to send in a comment on YouTube so me can see it. More I see something first. Lisa Lindsay, hello. Oh, it's Caesar. But I know that they on Facebook. Trevor, I know that they on Facebook, man. Wait the man. It's It's C-A-A-S-E-R, you know. Trevor, it's C-A-A-S-E-R. That doesn't spell Caesar unless me need to go back to school. Alright, so Roseanne has confirmed it, people. Here we go on now. Me don't know. Roseanne must really love Unstoppable. Because here we go on now. Roseanne have a badge over there on Facebook. See it? Roseanne have a badge over there on Unstoppable Live on YouTube. And also Roseanne have a badge on Unstoppable TV. Now, me don't know how I go on with Roseanne. Somebody tell me, no? Eh? Unstoppable Josh. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Somebody tell me, no? Wanna see what Roseanne go on with? Negrita Unstoppable in the building. Rocking, rocking, rocking. Alright. Roseanne have a badge on Facebook. That means that she sign up over on Facebook and is an official over there. She sign up on Unstoppable Live on YouTube. And my next channel, Unstoppable TV, Roseanne sign up on that to Roseanne say Unstoppable any. Right now, Roseanne say if me could have signed up on all Instagram, me go sign up to. Me feel say if Roseanne could have signed up on Instagram, Roseanne would have go over there and sign up on Instagram too. I just saw Roseanne love the Unstoppable show. Big up yourself. Oh, you mean that diva? Yeah, man, the whole I want to definitely big up Roseanne, man. And say, Roseanne, big up yourself. Because that you call real support. And I will point this out too. Roseanne, name pop up at night time every time the show start. Just like Teresa. Roseanne there, you know. I wonder if a Roseanne and Teresa run up. I wonder if a Roseanne and Teresa run up right now. Nobody can beat Teresa though. May I tell you that? Nobody can ever beat Teresa when it comes to attendance. Right? But Roseanne, me notice every single show Roseanne name in the comment section. May I tell you no? You understand? So big up yourself, Roseanne. You know, me I wonder if Roseanne is Teresa's runner-up. Roseanne look like she'll give Teresa a run for her money. But that will never happen though. Teresa plant another position. The Teresa say, me for Miss Unstoppable live show, that not gonna happen. That will never happen. I am always, watch ya. Where Teresa there? Teresa should have known so me I go call her out right now, you know. Wanna see Teresa no comment? Wanna notice how long Teresa no comment? Watch ya now. 5. No, me I start from 10. 10, cause we know YouTube have a delay. 9. Unstoppable Josh, thank you so much for the super chat, my general. 8. Watch this. See there? What me say? Me not even done countdown yet. See Teresa there? I'm not even done countdown. You see? Me start. Jesus peace. You see what me I tell you no? You could have see Teresa no comment for a million years. Once the show go on. Right? 20 tough. Big up yourself, my general. I don't think I did shout you out, my boss. Sorry about that. Right? And as soon as I say, where is Teresa? She is right here. Yeah, that's what I say. So, Teresa is holding that position firm. Nobody can beat Teresa as far as attendance goes. May I tell you no. Roseanne, thank you for that super chat contribution. It's appreciated. Fly girl, what go on? Me see you just a check in. Where were you? Where were you? Oh, me not big up Dewey and Randolph, man. I want go on. Dewey in the building. Big up yourself, my boss. Yeah, rock your badge. Alright. Now, man, Stush Pumpkin, what you talk about? You don't see Teresa. Teresa there every night. Teresa no miss a show. What you talk say? Teresa no miss a show. All if Teresa sick. Right now, me I wonder if Teresa gets sick. Cause boy, Teresa must have some good genes. Cause there is no show me ever see Teresa come on and say, good night everybody, not feeling so well tonight, I have a headache. No, Teresa always jump on and say good night. And hey, me I go tell you no something. Who can disagree with me when I tell you no this? Every single show, Teresa say good night to everybody by name. She not just come on and say good night everyone. Teresa come on and she said, good night, Lady Margaret. Good night, Norland. Good night, Sevilla. Good night, Negrita. Who can say a lie, me I tell? Who can say a lie, me I tell? Somebody tell me if I lie, me I tell. Teresa, come on and Teresa big up everybody by name. Yes, Kizzy. Kizzy say Teresa depend everybody page and give support to everybody. Achu. Menelva and Kanaika too. Achu. You too, Kizzy. You too. You support everybody too. You understand? When it comes to support, trust me. Trust me. Teresa is one of a kind. One of a kind. Me not tell no lie. I'm a lover like boy, may I tell you. Teresa, make sure nothing happen to you for 100 years, okay? Because I swear to God, me I go come live if anything if ever happen to you. Me I go come live and me I go cry. Me swear to God. So let's just hope nothing ever happens to Teresa. Because me I go company live and me I go bawl like a baby. When you hear me tell you no? If anything ever happen to Teresa, me go company live and bar like a baby. I swear to God. You know? Joy, of course you're a loyalist, man. No, don't get me wrong, you know, viewers. A lot of you no loyal, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know. That is not what I'm saying, you know. I'm not saying that you no loyal, you know. But what I'm saying is, I am yet to see the person whose loyalty can compare to Teresa one. May I tell you no? May I tell you no? I am yet to see the person whose loyalty can compare to Teresa one. And I'm not saying that I don't appreciate everybody that supports the show, but Teresa loyalty just different. Me coulda jump on 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like one spirit just tap Teresa upon her shoulder and say, hey, Teresa, Unstoppable Live. Unstoppable Live, Teresa, get up. If me jump on 12 o'clock, midnight, somebody a touch Teresa upon her shoulder and say, wake up, Unstoppable Live, wake up. You understand? I don't know how Teresa does it, but trust me when me tell you. You know, but like I said, not to say that everybody doesn't support me, but me have to definitely highlight Teresa because of the way how she is. You understand what I say? Definitely. I have to. You know? Me have to big up every single person who support me as a matter of fact. You know, and as a matter of fact, where is Menelva? Where is Menelva? I said this the other day about Menelva. Where is Menelva? Menelva, are you still here? Where is she? Me say me supposed to end the show a long time, you know. You see me there a lavish same way people. Where is Menelva? Menelva, I'm looking for you. Oh God. Yeah man, Sheldon, listen me now man, dedicated. You understand what I say? Dedicated. And that is Teresa right there. Dedicated to the core. You understand? I walk one with them name and make it. Why people why you not do this to me? Why you not make me seem like me dunce? Why you not make me seem like me dunce? With them name we hard for pronounce, man. A-E-O-N. What does that spell? Somebody tell me no. Keisha, go on, big up yourself. Aeon. That pronounce? That pronounce, somebody tell me no. Would not come with them name and make me seem like me no go to school, you know. And I know I'm very well educated. I know that. You understand? I know I'm very well educated, but them name ya. Are some 2020 name them. Some 2021 and 2022 type names. Where when I try use to make my bite my tongue. You understand? But what are name they spell? What are name they spell? Aeon? Yeah, me see a Menelva. Wait now, man. Me soon get to you. Wait there. Wait there. More that name there. More somebody tell me, man. That name there. How it spell? A-E-O-N. What does that spell? It means, Ian. You see all them things there? How am I supposed to know that? See, somebody on Facebook says it means Ian. It spells Ian. You hear all them things there? You hear all them things there, God? Why it couldn't just be the regular I-A-N, as me know Ian spells? Why? When I try to blood up my mouth, you know, with them twist tongue names, you know. Alright, so one person who I definitely don't feel like I shout out enough, and that is Menelva Unstoppable. One person I feel like I don't acknowledge enough, and that is Menelva Unstoppable. And I will say this. It is not that Menelva ever messaged me and said, Unstoppable, why is it that you don't acknowledge me in the chat? Unstoppable, how is it that you don't ever see me in the chat? Unstoppable, how is it me not hear you call me name a lot in the chat? It's not that Menelva ever messaged me and said that to me, or ever even write that in the chat. But I know within myself that it's just, me just realize, say, yo, me not call Menelva name enough. Yes, I do mention her once or twice, but me not acknowledge Menelva enough. And I was thinking about that from the other day. So who can remember, I said it on a past show as well. You understand? Zenobia, big up yourself or go on. I said it on a past show as well, where I said Menelva, me not acknowledge Menelva enough. And Menelva is very loyal. Venice, hello, Venice, how are you? You understand? Noiland, big up. You know, Menelva is very loyal. She is always here. You understand? So me have to big up Menelva, and I do not acknowledge Menelva enough. You understand what I say? I don't acknowledge Menelva enough. Brian Wagwan, blessings. You understand? And all of my moderators, them, I have to say thank you for the loyal support that you have been giving the show. You know, because your support is what keeps the show going. Alright? Scarlett, you know, say first me I see you march out, but a good thing you highlight my name. Alright? Scarlet Knight is rocking a golden VIP badge beside her name. Alright? Now man, Kimon, listen. As I said, Kimon, I'm not saying that everybody doesn't support and everybody isn't loyal, you know. But what I'm saying is there are just certain persons who I don't highlight enough, you know, despite their loyalty, you know. And also I just had to highlight Teresa, because Teresa, you know, and definitely Natalia, you know, but me not even have to talk about Natalia. If Natalia knows that she loyal, and everybody where they knows that she loyal. You understand what I say? Alright, Menelva, no problem. You understand? People, Natalia is like my blood sister. You understand? If me move, Natalia move. If me get up, Natalia get up. It's like we are Siamese twins. You know, we move together. You understand what I say? So, when it comes to Natalia, yeah, she always there too. Always when she there at work, Natalia sneak in her chat. And she a whisper, you know, she a type and a whisper. I'm at work, guys, but hi, good night, King Unstoppable. Yeah, that's not what I say. Yeah, so big up all of my loyalists them. And somebody who I have to definitely big up to, as a matter of fact, you know, she is new to the family. Not new, but she is new to the family. More have to big up Sylvia. You know, Lorian, Lala Linton, me have to big her up. You understand? Because even though she is new, Lorian no miss a show. You understand what I say? Lorian no miss a show. When she call me and she say, Unstoppable, the night when you tell me, when you come on and say no show, you know, me go sleep. Cause me I say, alright, no show tonight. All my brother call me. And my brother call me and say, wait, how you gonna sleep so early? You know what your show tonight? She said, no, sir. Unstoppable abandoned with tonight. So me I go just get some rest. You know. But she call me and say, And I can't believe you, come on. Well, I know it wasn't you, but... So big up to Lorian Lala Linton. You understand what I say? So Villia, I know me Arabia, you know? Me don't know what you're talking about. I know me Arabia, and you need to stop make your card no upgrade your badge. Anyway, people, enough of that. Me done with this now. Me gone, because I feel like me I talk too long. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. And Facebook, if you haven't started to follow the page, make sure to follow the page. Alright, and one last thing. Remember, everybody has a story to share. Everybody has an experience. As you listen to Henzel's story tonight, you understand, it's the first prison story we've ever covered on this platform. And I honestly hope that more persons call in with stories like these. You know, because me not telling a lie. Me learned something about prison tonight. I never ever planned for go to prison, but this make me definitely not go to prison. Because me and 3 man now cock up in a one room and get no bucket as me gal. You understand? That not gonna happen for me. You understand? But, you know, if you have an experience that you would like to share, definitely reach out to me. You know, on WhatsApp, it's 876-420-3368. It is very easy. All you have to do is say, Unstoppable, I have an experience I would like to share. It is that simple. All right? And we will definitely schedule you for a show. All right? Annette Campbell, hello. How are you, Annette? Good night. Thank you for being here. All right? So, people, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And like I said, please remember to check out the merch store. Alright? More if you see some persons go over there and go grab on no merch. You understand?
Feel the music, 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 move your waistline, move your shoulders, feel the music, move your waistline, move your shoulders.
This music got me feeling like them way up high, sipping martinis and blue slushes with umbrellas up high. I like dancing, you like dancing?